No matter where you go, there you are.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels.
And now, please welcome.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Los Angeles Angels.
Just about set to go down. And on the mound today, Tyler Anderson.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Now it's the right fielder,
Leading
Lawrence
off for the
Butler.
Athletics, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering way off the plate. And there's a ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
That one the other way. Shanuel takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the A's are gone in order. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Luis Severino.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. 1 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's Mike Trout. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Just off the outside corner. And the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
That one missing inside. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
His ability to draw walks has been
third,
something
first baseman,
that's been part of his career since day one.
And diving back is Trout.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Swing and a miss as that one was high. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Lifted in the air, right field. Butler hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And saying I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. Trout leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it remains 2-2. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Severino, runner takes off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Trout around second, on his way to third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. The tag is in there. And it's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Joe Adele. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Tyler Soderstrom. The wind and the pitch. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Next to hit, Shea Langoliers. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-1. One out, base is empty. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Anderson ready to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Zach Geloff.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. That's in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Not close with that one, and the count's full. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that
Third
AB.
baseman,
That pretty much
Brett
split the
Harris.
zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Brett Harris. The 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one just misses. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Denzel Clark in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. The A's draw even on the solo shot. All even now at 1-1. And we're back.
And
We head to the
leading off
bottom of the
for
second.
Hello.
Here comes Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten it. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 down, base is empty. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Severino kick steals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now at the plate, Christian Moore. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two out, space is empty. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels go quietly there. Score remains deadlocked at 1. New inning getting started, and here's the rookie center fielder, Denzel Clark. The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, Moncada. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
So the lineup flips over. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting,
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still tied 1-1. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 22. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low and a full count now. Hard hit right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Zach Neto.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Here's Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And there's a ball. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. 2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Here's a 2-2. Got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Angels held in check. Score remains tied 1-1. Back in Anaheim, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Nick Kurtz. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next offering way upstairs.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now, Tyler Soderstrom. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, center field. Should have this one. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Shea Langoliers.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. Two outs. Missed with a changeup. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And delivers outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there.
That
And he
ball's foul.
can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. And welcome back
And
to the
leading
ballpark.
off for the
And now the
Halos.
first baseman,
First
Nolan
baseman,
Shotwell.
Nolan Shotwell.
That one
That's a ball.
close, ruled a ball. And a count 2-1.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the
Oh,
name
that's
of their
off the
game in
plate.
this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
So all filled up, Severino. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Really love the pitch sequence right
Now
there. I'm
back
telling you what,
to
pitcher and
Taylor.
catcher are on the same page right now.
Ward.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Taylor Ward. And the
That's
sweeper
ball 2.
misses for a ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ripped to first, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Angels are gone in order. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's one down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Swings through that one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Caught and missed. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Next up for the A's, Brett Harris. The next pitch
Next ball,
misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Popped up. Shanuel drifts towards it. He's got it, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
And that one missing low.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
At the plate, Logan O'Hoppe. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. Strikeout number 8. Christian Moore, the next to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the A's. Number 60 up and throwing. Number 49 warming up as well. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's the center fielder. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Got it. Nice grab. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Luis Garcia.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 66. Luis.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. J.J. Bleday. He represents the go-ahead run. And fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And it remains 2-2. That one missed. Activity in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Zephyr John also getting ready. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Way inside, gets out of the way. The 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. So 2 down now, and here is Nick Kurtz. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Back
A's.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Sterner.
Justin Sterner.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto.
The shortstop, Zach Neto.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. In there. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now batting, Mike Trout. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad job. Those small moments can be costly.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. That one found hard the other way.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full.
One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
First baseman, number 16.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
He stayed close with the front side, even though he likes to go to the opposite field. If you go inside too many times, he'll make you pay.
Go ahead run on base. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch is outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Jacob Wilson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. one away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that's inside, and a good at-bat ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Jacob Wilson digs in now. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2-2 now.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Joe Adell.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. Chases that one out of the zone. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here is Moncada.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
One down, base is empty. That one way outside, and that's ball 2. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2. Logan O'Hoppe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Justin Sterner gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Number
Athletics.
49 on to pitch out of the pen
Number
here.
49.
And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Trying to send this to extra innings. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
set down on strikes. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
Now pitching for
On the mound now,
Angels,
Ryan Zefferjon.
number 56.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Number
Now a move
26,
being made for a pinch hitter,
Carlos Cortez.
Carlos Cortez. He represents the go-ahead. Man at second. And that's downstairs. 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. In there at the knees. 2-2. Runner takes off. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
This is J.J. Bleday.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
That's off the mark. 3 balls and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Robert Stevenson preparing to come on if needed. Now fly ball to right center. Brings it in. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
And now Lawrence Butler. Two down. Go ahead run and scoring position. And now 2 balls and a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. Back in Anaheim, now it's going to be Christian Moore.
And leading off.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Baseman, Christian Moore.
Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. They don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the center fielder headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
So up next, Zach Neto.
But I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Grounder might be 2. Geloff to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Now pitching for
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new
Number
pitcher,
24.
Robert Stevenson.
Robert Stevenson.
Brent Rooker now at the plate.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Now one gone in the ninth. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. Line drive, base hit into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Soderstrom will hit next. 2 on, 1 out. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Safe, he beats it.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere. Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
With the go-ahead run at third, here at the top of the ninth. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Robert Stevenson will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
Angels.
game for the Angels, Connor
Number
Brogdon.
75.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. It's 4-1.
Picks himself up an RBI.
Up
Timing on the
next,
swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Carlos Cortez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The A's looking to add another.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Andrew Chafin, the left-hander, up and throwing. Burke getting loose as well. Got him looking. They limit the damage here. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Athletics 4 and the Angels 1. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Hogan Harris.
Now
And
pitching
he
for
has
the
some
A's.
nasty breaking stuff.
Number 36. Hogan Harris.
Digging in,
And
Mike
leading
Trout.
off for the Yellows.
Singing, he's a guy that covers
Hitter,
both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the out.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-3.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So digging in, Oswald Peraza. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Hit in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor.
Now here is Taylor Ward. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's down and in. Joe Adell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So they're down to their final out. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 down, nobody on. The changeup missing. 2-1.
Ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, even though these guys got the win and this guy got the save, you can tell he's a little dejected. Not the performance that he wanted, giving up a couple of runs. But in the end, got to be happy that you got the W. The team can go in the clubhouse and celebrate this victory.
4-3 our final score. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.